ready? Let's go. I'm calling the coach. The coach has come. So we are getting ready for the first variation and the first set. We call this barbell squats. So how are we going to do this? See, firstly, the weight has to be carried on your traps or the trapezius muscle. Yes, you're getting it? It shouldn't be on your neck. Many people do this mistake by carrying the weight on their neck, but that would be causing you injury. And the holding period is something you have to think about while doing this exercise. See, when you're bending, you have to hold it for a second, and then after raising, hold it for a second, and then down, hold for a second. Remember that the barbell or the rod that you're carrying on the neck with the weights should be on your trapezius muscles, right? So simply we call this traps. So you can see the coach sitting. Yeah, it should be there. It should be that way. You should be stopping this place at that place. No, you should be sitting down, more down. Yeah, you getting it? Yes. See how Shyam is doing this. So what are the muscle groups that are being tensed? Quadriceps, hamstrings, and then to some extent your glutes. Yeah, what is the weight of the rod? It is 20 kgs. The rod is 20 kgs and we are bearing 5 kgs on each side. So 10 plus 20, overall 30 kgs, right? This is not that small weight. Yeah. Oh, sorry to say that the weights are 10. So the rod is 20 and 10 on each side. It is not 5 kg, it's 10 on each side. So the weight is 20 plus 10 plus 10, 40 kgs, right? It's not that easy to do barbell squats with 40 kgs. See, the thing that we caution you is that your back shouldn't be bending much, else you will be getting spine injury. There is a lot of chance to get injured on the spine, right? You shouldn't bend too much. So we'll show you how to do that. So observe what Shyam is doing. So your leg should be outward, not inward or straight. They should be outward. And then sit. See how Shyam's back is bending. That shouldn't be the way. See, there should be no curve, else your spine would get injured. So what do we call this? This machinery for barbell squats machine, right? You can call it squats rack. Yeah, let's count 1. So you're getting it out how to keep your legs right. Just wait for a while. I'll show you what outward legs mean and inwards legs mean. So preferably flat shoes you should be wearing while doing this exercise, or barefoot is also works. That also works. So why do we prefer this flat shoes? No, you should be balancing with your legs, right? And that's a lot of weight. So when with high sole, with more height in the sole, there is a possibility of slipping. So let's see. This is called outward, foot outward. See how the legs are, they're pointing in different directions, right? And this is straight. And we say inward, this is the position. So how are we going to do this barbell squats? Outward, but slightly outward. Yeah. See, I'm showing these arrow marks right here. So you should be keeping them little lower, not the upper part. No, after the exercises, you should be keeping the rack, right? So that should be little lower. So when other person is taking, he will bend a little and then take the weights on his trapezius muscle or traps, and then that would be easy to carry on the exercise. Yes. 1, 2. Yeah, the back is little straight. Of course, if there is any possibility, you can reduce the slantness on your back while doing this exercise. Yeah, lower, not the upper part, lower. See, so I bent and then kept it. So when the other person is coming, he will bend and takes. Yeah, he is bending right and then taking over. Yes. So that would be comfort. That will give comfort to the next person. Yes. So the coach is telling how to keep his legs, slightly outward, very slightly outward, and the legs, the width should be around shoulder width or a little more, not more than that. You can call around shoulder width, but outward, leg should be outward. So this is our third set. Let's count. 1, 2. See, the holding period, I would like to emphasize about the holding period. So when you're lifting, you should be holding for a while. Yes. And then down, hold it for a while. Up and hold it for a while. Yeah, that's the way to do barbell squats. That's wonderful. Keep going. Yes. 1, down, hold, up, hold, down, hold, up, hold, yeah, Shyam is very much into conversations. He's doing it very slow and steady because the weight is very high. Now there is a possibility of getting back pain while doing this barbell squats a lot. Now the thing is that your back shouldn't be bending much. Now there shouldn't be any curve on your back. But when you're getting the curve, definitely it would lead to backache. And there is a possibility of getting spine injury. So do not bend too much. Do not allow any curve on your back. Make it straight and little slant, not more than that. And the weight shouldn't be on your neck. The weight should be on your trapezius muscle. And flat shoes are preferable, and you could also use barefoot if you're uncomfortable with your shoes. We suggest to avoid shoes with a lot of heel height while doing this, because if you slip, that would definitely cause injury in your ankle or leg or whatever part. So we suggest you to wear flat shoes or barefoot. You should be very comfortable in balancing those weights and carrying it on your leg. See, I'm getting little back pain that I'm discussing with the coach. See, so he's telling that the position should be this way. If you lean too much, you would be getting pain. Yes, wonderful. So this is the second variation, and now single dumbbell sumo squats. Yeah, the leg should be little outward, slightly outward, and the weight The dumbbell upper part should be below your chin, and preferably at the lower part of your neck. Yes, you hold it, stand, hold it there, down, hold it there. So if you observe, he's sitting much lower than his knee level. His seat is going lower than his knee level. Please do observe that. So this is a wonderful leg workout. So the weight should be around 15 to 20 kgs. No, and this weight is for the regular ones doing the exercise. And if you're a beginner, always start with very less weights. Yes, come on. Down, hold, up, hold. Yes, done. So this is the first set. So let me see how I'm gonna do that. Shouldn't be bending too much forward. Your back would get injured. Your spine would get the pain. Down, up, 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 down, up. So the coach is correcting me in the posture. The weight shouldn't be at the chin level, it should be at the neck level, lower part of your neck. Yes, down, up, hold. Yeah, that's the first set. So I'm telling the coach that I'm getting the back pain, and while doing the first variation, that is the barbell squats, I know I've bent too much forward, and that has created pain on the back. So the coach told, let's see further. If you're getting pain, I will try to resolve your back pain with some remedy. Okay, now it's time for the second set. Come on, Shyam. Yes. Down, hold, up, hold, down, hold, up, hold, down, hold, up, hold, down, hold, up, hold, down, hold, up, hold. Come on. Yeah, he's trying to show the side view of doing the exercise, right? So see, his back is not bending that, as in the previous case, because even feeling the pain in the back. So now he's correcting his posture. Do not lean too much forward. Yes. No, actually this exercise, the second variation is concentrating on your hamstrings. And glutes, right? So in the first one, the first variation is concentrating on the hamstrings, whereas this second exercise, so we call it single dumbbell sumo squats. can call this that way. So the muscle groups that have involved in this are the hamstrings and glutes to some extent. Yes, come on, we've started another set. 1, hold, 2, hold, 3, hold. So try to replicate this while watching the video itself. If you're trying to do, that would be wonderful. Come on, yes. Down, up, down, up, down. See, one thing you should understand is that your legs or the knee shouldn't move farther than your toe. If you observe, see, your knee shouldn't be moving much farther than your toe. Make sure that you do it. See, that should be the way. Yes. Yes. So glutes and hamstrings are the targeted muscle groups in single dumbbell sumo squat. Yes. Legs slightly pointing outwards. You're doing this, so we're done. So we're come for the next variation, the third variation. So this is also for your hamstrings. So we call this curls, hamstring curls. So make yourself comfortable and make sure that my knees are touching the seat edge, right? So you could think that you're doing curls with dumbbells, let's say. So the same way you curl, just think of the leg as your hand and your hamstrings are like the biceps. So you're making an effort to curl and feel the pump in your hamstrings, right? Yes, good going. Now I felt this exercise tougher than the previous two exercises. I mean, this variation I felt tougher. But these will really make your hamstrings stronger. So the coach is also helping me while doing that, in order to make myself feel comfortable with the weight. So but for beginners, make sure you start with the minimal weights, right? So what is the importance of the leg day? It's a trivial thing, but I have to emphasize at this point of time that you would be standing on your legs, and while playing any sport, there is high probability that you might get injured on your legs. Because many people concentrate on the upper body part, but they really don't think about their legs. But legs play a very key role in your body movements, and basically the very basic movement in your body is walking, and your legs shouldn't be ignored, and that's nothing less, nothing more. You should be getting motivation to make your hamstrings stronger. Yes, I'm tapping on his hamstrings. I'm asking him if he's feeling the tightness or soreness in the hamstrings area while doing this. Now, the name itself suggests hamstring curls, right? So you just compare it with dumbbell curls, preacher curls, you can say. You compare it to the preacher curls. You compare the knee joint with your elbow. You would understand what's happening with your hamstrings. So firstly, you may not be feeling the tightness or soreness in your hamstring joint if you're not doing this exercise in the right way. If the hinge point should be your knee point and it should be touching the seat edge. Only in that case you'd feel the soreness or the pump in your hamstrings, right? So even if you're not getting or feeling the tightness in your hamstring, don't get worried. For the beginners, it will take some time to get acquainted, to get used to those weights and then the muscle groups, because you have not activated them since a longer time, right? So when you're doing these exercises, it's not abnormal to get to not get the targeted muscle groups involved in this. It would take some time, don't worry. The coach is saying the same thing, that I'm telling that I'm not feeling the hamstrings pump, but he's asking me where am I feeling it, and I told it's more into the calves. The thing is that my calves are getting involved more than my hamstrings. That's because I use them much. I play badminton a lot, and so there you would be on your toes always, and your calf muscle is the one that plays a major role while playing badminton. You know that. Of course, the hamstrings. No, sorry, I mean the quadriceps. You would be in the bend position, right? So we're going good in the second set. Yes, Shyam is really doing great. I'm asking him about the hinge point. Yes, that should be the hinge point. The coach is telling to just compare this with your arm, as if you're doing preacher curls. So bicep is the area, and here hamstring is the area. So now you got the logic, right? So your muscle group, targeted muscle group, is hamstring here. And don't get worried if you don't feel the tense or the soreness in your hamstrings. It's pretty common for the beginners to get to not get the target muscle group involved while doing the correct exercise. Also, there might be small difference in the posture. So the hinge point should be at your knee, then you would feel the tightness. Yes, Shyam doing great. Wonderful. So this is the third set. This is the final set for the hamstring curls. So this is the third variation. So in every variation we are doing 3 sets, so that we are getting used to the weights, and we're not talking about the progressive overloading. That is, you increase the weights in every set. In the variation, for every set you would increase the weights, and we would call it progressive overloading. that would help in building your muscle. No, but being beginners, we're just concentrating on, or we're focusing on the targeted muscle groups, and we're getting used to weights, right? I mean the machinery in the gym. That's wonderful. Come on, keep going. And you could see the person is handling, there is something to handle while he's declined position. In the declined position, he's holding something tight and then keeping his body intact with the machine and making the hinge point as his knee is trying to curl. Wonderful, we're done. And so finally, this is the next variation. In this, the targeted muscle groups are the glutes, quadriceps, calves, core, hamstrings, and adductors. In the sumo position is something more than your shoulder width, much more than your shoulder width, outward. And then you handle the weight, and then down and up. And just like sumos, the position, we have kept the same. And the targeted muscle groups, glutes, quadriceps, calves, and inner thighs or adductors, and also your hamstrings, core. Wonderful. So the inner thigh part is also getting involved. We call this adductors. Yes, down, hold, up, hold, down, hold. Yes, come on. Shyam is into the gym much earlier than me, so he's making use of all techniques that he has learned earlier, like the holding, right? So, and myself, Vikas, I'm trying to do the same sumo squat one. And how you hold this dumbbell, this also makes difference. How you hold the dumbbell, let me show you if possible. So how you hold this dumbbell, I'll let you know. Down, up, down, up. So while doing this exercise also, I'm getting back pain. The thing is that while doing the first variation, that is the barbell squats, I've bent too much forward and that's creating pain in the back. So I'm telling the same thing to the gym coach, and let's see what he says. Down, up, down, up, down. Yeah, no, it's becoming unbearable. And now the coach is telling me to go on a twister, seated twisters. You sit and hold the handle and turn your legs. I mean the whole lower body, left and right. He's telling the spine would sit, the pain would reduce. So I left for that, and it pretty much solved my problem. Yes, definitely. Seated turns somehow reduced the pain. It really worked for me. And even if you got this problem, you could try doing that seated twists. Somehow we have gone to the second set, I guess. Yes. down, hold, up, hold, down, hold, up, hold. Yes, I really feel comfortable now after doing the seated twisters. Come on, Shyam. The camera has turned somehow, so I got this set right. This fourth variation, we're doing great. Sumo Squats. So this is the third set. See, that's the way how you hold this dumbbell, right? You got it right. With all your fingers between one another. Down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. The hip should be going much lower than the knee level. Yes, this is the last set, third set. 1, down, hold, up, hold. This is 20 kg. Earlier I guess he was doing 15 kg. Now this is 20 kg. So this is for the hamstrings and the glutes. Yes, you heard it right. Now you heard it right. This exercise is for glutes and hamstrings. So your glutes get stronger with this exercise. Yes, down, then up. He's taking much time because he's already feeling the innervation. He got innervated. He lost much of his energy, and he was asking me to take a glimpse, a video while doing this. Maybe he is thinking of posting this in his Facebook or WhatsApp status. Up and down. Up and down, up and down. So he's too slow and steady. That's how the technique goes. Always be slow and steady while doing these exercises. Yes, then it's my turn to do the third set. Yes, getting my back set, holding it the right way with your fingers between one another. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Keep going. Yes. We're done. So it's now time to build stronger calves and ankles. You heard it right. Strong ankles and calves. See, we're basically basing on the front part of your foot, that is on your toe, to much extent, and we're lifting the weight on keeping them on your shoulders. So what do we call this? Calf raises. Yes, you heard it right. Calf raises. This machine, I do not know the name, but you basically do calf raises with much of the weight being borne by by your front part of your leg. Yes, wonderful. I really feel the tightness. You know, being a badminton player, I really think and wanted to tell you that this would aid in making your ankles stronger. Yes, so this would really help you if you play any sports with much of the strain being taken by your legs, whatever sports you play. So this exercise would really help you to build stronger ankles and calves, and would also help you to prevent injuries while playing many sports, because they get stronger by doing these exercises. Down and up, down, up. So as I already told you, flat shoes are preferable while doing leg exercises. Because let's say your front part of your foot toes or back part of your foot heel, whatever is taking the weight, flat shoes would make you feel comfortable and confident that you're taking the right posture in the right position. Wonderful. Keep going. Yeah. So this is the second set now. Yes. So on your toes, you stand on that and you take the weight on your shoulders, then lift down, up. See how the calf muscle is being elevated while doing this exercise. It's very evident. Even I feel much tightness in the calf muscle while doing that, and simultaneously I feel confident that my ankles are getting stronger. So barefoot or flat shoes are much preferred on your leg day. So you might be having dozen of shoes, but please try to take flat shoes on the leg day. That will build a lot of confidence to you. Yes, done with the second set. Now it's Shyam's time to do the exercise. That is this guy. What is he doing? Yeah. I'll show you how he's doing this. Down, up, down, up. So see, this is little dangerous, because if you slip on your toe, you should be counting on you. Down, up. Yes, he's doing great. There you could see the weights he is lifting. So we could call this calf raises. Machine for doing calf raises. Down and up. He is making use of the technique holding period. Down and you hold it. Up and you hold it. Down and you hold it. Up and you hold it there. Down. Yes. I hope this will be the last sit in the last variation. That is the fifth variation. 1, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. But I really like to emphasize, be careful while doing this. Wear flat shoes or barefoot, and be really careful. If you slip your leg, I think the coach has to count it. High possibility of getting injured on your knee or somewhere while doing this exercise. That's all, guys. So we are done with the fifth variation, calf raises. I think you have really enjoyed watching this video and really got insights how to not get injured, and also got some nice information and confidence to build strong legs. These exercises and these routines are just a glimpse of what we're going to teach you, or simply what information we would like to let you know. This is just a glimpse. Thank you for watching. Take care. Bye bye.